There we go. Good morning, scrappers, scrapbats, ladies, gentlemen, planet lovers, wonderful TikTok and YouTube community who I'm becoming very fond of and proud to be a member of. You guys rock. So, I got the truck cleaned out yesterday. Took Big Red over, got it detailed, all cleaned out, looking good. Poor baby deserves it. He's been working so hard. I hate when the car looks like Yuckadoodle Dandy. I actually really hate when my house looks like Yuckadoodle Dandy too, but sometimes what are you gonna do, you know? Anyway, so I got home, I just cracked open a beer and just was getting ready to head to the hot tub, and my phone rings, and it's a local fella who I had met him at the town dump of all things. And he does what I do, only on a huge scale. He does what I would like to do. So he had a dump trailer full of stuff, and it was the first time I've actually been to his facility, and really was, that's where I got those really cool boards I took the pictures of yesterday. So I have to go back today. I'm hoping to God he will sell me some of those Gaylord boxes full of vintage boards. That would be sweet. See, what I'm doing right now is working really hard on getting all of the e-scrap processed. It's all in bins, it's all put away. I've got to get through rental season right now, which is this is too big, which is up and coming. My band instrument rental business is very busy right now, and you know, that's my primary go-to. So anyway, but I can't ignore my TikTok nation. So me, I am a computer scrapper and recycler. Something I just enjoy doing. I enjoy chatting with people about scrapping. I enjoy. Thank you for the gift, Sabbath. I appreciate that. Fred, good morning. Jay Bailey, good morning. So it's something I just really enjoy doing. I think it's really cool that you can sit down, pop open your phone, and next thing you know, you're chatting with people all over the world. I think that's really cool. So I have a 10 o'clock appointment. It's 8 o'clock now, Connecticut time. So that gives me just enough time to get my live up and get poor Big Red loaded. So now I'm going to have to make a metal run whether I want to or not today, just because, you know, I don't want my neighbors to hate me. What he gave me were a lot of telephones. I have these. Hi Todd, good morning to you. Thank you for the gift, that was really nice of you. Congratulations guys to our friend Patrick Williams for his YouTube accomplishment. If you happen to see him come across the chat, give him a congrats. Well deserved. You don't want to steal his thunder, you'll have to check his YouTube channel out. We see you, 567. I don't know, man, that could be scary. I see you. I see dead people everywhere. So anyway, I have a potload of office phones, which is not in my top 10 list of fun things to take apart. But you know, when you're a content creator, you gotta create content, and that means posting all kinds of cool different stuff, right? I don't know how cool they're going to be. We're going to find out together. And I've got 3 or 4 different kinds here to do. I just thought we'd take a peek at some of them. This is also going to help me decide whether or not I'm going to just scrap them or not. I can sell them for 10 cents a pound, but in this case, they need a certificate of destruction. I don't know why they need them for phones, but they asked for it, and I said I would do it. So What that means is I have to write down all these serial numbers and show proof of destruction. No problem, here's my TikTok channel, right? So summer's winding down, huh? Kiddies are gonna get back to school. There's why I can't get the board out. D, you silly thing, you have to take out all the screws. Larry, my answer to that is they can always be sold as low-grade boards. Larry's question is, are boards worth anything after they've been stripped? My answer would be, it depends on how much gold is in the actual content of the board. I think you can always sell them as low-grade boards, though. Hi, Skeeter, how are you? Ronnie Duncan, good morning. Moongazer, good morning. Yeah, I usually go live at this time of the morning. I've been trying to get up more, but just with everything being so busy. All right. So right now as it sits, this is a low-grade board. Don't rule these out, by the way, guys. There's a lot of gold pins in these. And the same thing on the end of the telephone wires. This is a Toshiba office phone. I don't know, I hear all kinds of save these button pads, da-da-da-da-da-da-da, at me. Doo-doo. Good gold flashing here. Couple of good chips. Gold here. IC chips. MLCCs. Not bad, you know. A low-grade board for me. Because there's not a lot on it. But, you know, I think low-grade right now is paying like 40 cents a pound. Okay, that's the Toshiba. For those of you who enter gold recovery, this probably is a decent board for that. But actually, I'm going to sell that probably as a peripheral high-grade board. Excuse me, my error. Peripheral low. There's not a lot of visible gold. There's not a lot of chips. There are a few. Peripheral is just anything that's not a motherboard. So I'll put that in with peripheral low grades. Not really worth the time to take apart, in my opinion. I might just sell the whole lot of phones as is at 10 cents a pound. That is a decision I can make after. But I did want to take 2 or 3 apart for you. You know, again, I do this to, Hi, Moyer. How are you this morning? I'm so glad my name isn't Dave, because otherwise people, good morning, Dave. Year 2001 Space Odyssey. I'm showing my age, I know. Talk about an AI scary movie. There you go. This one is a temporarily unknown brand. Let's see. I don't know. It doesn't have a brand on it. Maybe there's something inside. See, I've already taken the receiver off. There wasn't any brass in these. It was all plastic and stainless steel. So I've taken that apart already. There was no brass in the receiver. Some of the old ones will get brass inside of them, which is really cool. Hello, Alex. Good. I'm glad you're doing well, Moira. That's awesome. I like when people are doing well. Crap, I'm going to need a long-handled screwdriver to get in here. And mine has taken a bit of a vacation. I have no idea where it is. I'll break it. I have no problem breaking things. Call me Godzilla. I used to get called Godzilla Villa all the time, and it used to hurt my feelings when I was a kid. Now I think it's funny. Alex, good morning. King Hobby, good morning. Guys, if you take a second to hit the like button, I would really like that, if you would. I'll be here all week. Let's see if this can get down there. That's got it. Yeah, I have a really good, I think it's a DeWalt ratcheting screwdriver. I use that thing for everything. And I actually had the kitchen table cleaned this week. And I got that load of stuff in yesterday. I don't know where everything is. Jeremiah, good morning to you. How are you? Oh, come on now. Everybody in the neighborhood is laughing at me. I bought one of those El Cheapo metal sheds off Wayfair. It's been so hot, I can't get my hands on the metal to finish putting it apart. I gotta finish it up because we're supposed to get some rain this weekend. There we go. So it's been so hot that handling the metal's not been fun. These are easy to scrap out because they don't take too long. And again, lots of gold flashing here. Trying to find a brand on this one, and I'm just not seeing it. It might have been on the receiver, and of course I scrapped that already. Looks like that. I think this might be an Executone. That's what I think. It doesn't say that, but that's what I think. Yeah, the Toshibas I have to do a certificate of destruction for. I had to actually sign for that before I took these. And I told them I'll take them, but I want some of those really gorgeous modular boards you got. Ha ha, hold my calls. Scrappy D's place, Scrappy D speaking. Scrappy D's Palace. Ay, ay, ay. Welcome to the eve of destruction. Get it? Destruction? Never mind. I'll be here all week. Hello, Huckleberry James. Good morning to you. Actually, Jeremiah, I think that's what I entitled this live, was Hold the Phone. Like I said, I like to take apart different things if I can, to hopefully help you guys either save time or not waste time buying things that are of no scrap value, or deciding whether you should buy it at all. Captain Brian, good morning. Skeeter, I'm glad you like that one. I'll be here all week. I know when I first started, I used to have a whole bunch of people say, I'm here for the jokes, I don't scrap. Yeah, my jokes kind of took a back seat after my flood. I've been in the most dour frame of mind, but I'm getting over it, you know. They're going to start the construction on September 1st. The contractor that I finally settled on is going to, he's not going to charge me like a full renovation. We're going to fix the things that got flooded and call it a day. It's just, I don't want to, I want to fix the house up, but I don't want to do it now. So he's going to pull the sink and pull the cabinets that got molded and fix the bathroom floor where it got wet. And, you know, just make a couple of updates, get it clean, get it nice looking, get me a bigger sink. My mother had this stupid dumbass bar sink put in. Not that my mother was a stupid dumbass. She was not. She was smart. She wanted a dishwasher, and the guy really flim-flammed her on the setup for the kitchen. So she got her dishwasher, but she got this stupid little sink. You can't wash your pots and your pans and stuff in it. And, you know, if I don't get it fixed, I'm going to have another flood. But, you know, still fighting with the insurance company. They sent me a denial yesterday and told me I wasn't insured for water, and I sent them back a copy of my policy that says, oh, yes, I am, because I paid for that when I switched the house over in February. So, either way, we're going to get it fixed. Fight with them later. The irony was I had just finished painting the kitchen, and I had just painted all the cabinets. So if he'll build something to match what I've already cleaned up, that'll be okay. I've just got to get rid of the water damage, you know, because it got mold because of water. Leak down into the basement, that is fixed. I I've learned how to do all kinds of great things. I've learned how to hang sheetrock. I've learned how to put in cord around. Oh yeah. I've learned how to scrap. Yeah, so definitely these telephone ends are always going to have really high quality gold pins in them. So will the telephone wire, so make sure you clip that and save that for yourself. Nice, you know, some nice ceramics. I'll nip these off just out of courtesy to my buyer. This I will put in with a low grade, probably peripheral board. There's not, it does come out of telecom equipment. Well, yeah, low grade telecom would be okay on that, but I gotta clean those off to get low grade telecom. You know, the justification is it came out of telecom equipment. It's got that funny yellow tint to it. I don't see a date on this, but very good for a lot of gold flashing. Sometimes with these though, guys, the value is the inside of the board. So if you're refining gold, these, you know, these could be good. For somebody like me, I don't get into gold refining. Hello, Carolyn. How are you? OTD, good morning to you as well. What I found... What was that? Did somebody send me confetti or something? Absolutely. That was funny. You know, I hear the other phone make these, thanks, OTD, for the gifts. You're awesome. Is there a tool to split the end plugs or a trick? Yes, a hammer. Take it outside and beat the shit out of it. You can use flush pliers work really good. I just break them open and pull the pins. But flush pliers work really well. These things, these are really vital tool for pulling gold pins. I've got quite a tub of them. I'm surprised. I never used to microscrap as much as I do now, but with the price of precious metal, Eric, good morning to you. Joseph, good morning. Wow, guys, we got a lot of people in the house. Thank you so very much. Please don't forget to hit the like button, and I would appreciate that. OTD, are you enjoying some very well-deserved recreation time with this beautiful weather? Getting out from the TikTok stress? You certainly deserve it. Not the TikTok stress. You deserve some nice time off. The weather's beautiful. Enjoy it. You know, running out of summer. And that's kind of my motto, too. I wasn't going to take any more scrap, but when you get an offer like I got yesterday, yeah, you got to go get it. As I said, a lot of people save these buttons. I have some things saved. School is going to get back in here just before Labor Day, and I do have some things saved. You know, what I got was a box load of old push-button telephones, and I got those yesterday. I got those yesterday's pickup. I'm sure there's a lot of brass inside of them, but I'm going to hang on to those because I want to see if the schools might want those. I wouldn't have a safety concern giving those to the schools. Something like this I do because I think the kids could swallow them. But, you know, I'll ask them if they want them. Again, so I've seen some with some really great gold recovery. This is not too bad. And you'll get gold pins here. You've got the nice chips here. This I think I'm just going to throw in with peripheral low-grade boards or possibly even low-grade boards. The value is inside the board to whoever shreds this. See the color? See the thickness? That's got some good weight for a board that's that size. So not bad. There's a lot of things you can give to the schools, or see if they want them actually. These buttons I've been told they like to get. I save the smaller fan motors that come out of servers and stuff. You know, when we were all kids, we all did it. We used to go down to the local drugstore or smoke shop. You'd ask for a cigar box, put a couple of batteries down, connect the wires, and you'd get some kind of whirligig fan that you'd go pick up at Radio Shack, and we used to make a circuit out of it. So those little fans the schools do like. You know, I mean, sure, we could scrap them and get 10 cents a pound, which is fine, but I'd rather support the local school. If I can. Retired teacher that I am. All right, so I am not sure of the brand on that. It might be it might have been Executone. This one is an NEC, and again, I have no idea what we're going to find in here. One brand that I did find. Hi, Patrick. I was very, very lucky. Thank you for asking. And by the way, congratulations, my friend, on your YouTube achievement. That's awesome. I saw that notification this morning. Good for you. I was really very lucky. It's blue and green and purple. I took it easy for 2 days. I am able to walk around on it today, so I think I was a very, very, very lucky person. I jokingly shot Shark Scrapper a message today. I don't know if you caught his video yesterday. The topic for Sunday's live scrap was Scrapping Irish, and Shark Scrapper was what is your worst injury that you've ever received scrapping? And it happened to happen because I had injured my knee. I dropped a server on it. I lost my grip, dropped it. It came down on my knee, and I'll tell you, I ain't gonna be looking sexy in shorts the rest of the summer. Bye, OTD. Have a great rest of your day. Go fishing. Anyway, where was I? So yeah, somebody asked me how I was Sunday in the chat, and I said, well, I really knackered up my knee. And Scrapping Irish said, I think that would be a great topic for our live today. So off we went. And I jokingly shot Shark Scrapper a message yesterday. He was out sorting a Gaylord box of computer boards, and he had forgotten his hat. So he had this blue bonnet on his head. I don't know what it was. So I wrote him this morning. I said, dude, you look like a freaking beekeeper out there. And then I put in there, okay, worst scrap injuries ever encountered is going to be sunburn on your head. And we had a chuckle over it. So yeah, I've been soaking it and icing it and everything else. My ice pack on Sunday after I knackered my knee was one of those frozen daiquiri pouches. I went to the freezer, pulled out a bunch of those, and that's what I used to ice my knee with. So you can't stop. Yeah, I was lucky though. I really could have. I don't even know what happened. I just lost my grip and dropped it. I refuse to say I'm getting old. I'm not. There's gold here. Nice gold pins in here. Nice gold pins in here. Like I said, I usually don't scrap out phones because there's just not a lot of value. I just, like to show you guys different things. Mia Rossi, how are you? I didn't even see you go by. How are you? I haven't spoken to you in a long time. I've seen you back and forth in the messages, but I never seem to get our timing right. Mia was one of my first subscribers. Let's see. One thing I'm going to have them do when they fix this kitchen is I'm going to get better lighting. The only time of day I can really work in here is in the morning. We get nice light on this side of the house, but the rest of the day, not so much. What I really need to do is move this down to the workshop. Skater, thank you so much, guys. Please don't forget to hit the like button. If you're interested. If you are, good to see you too, Mia Rossi. Thank you so much. If you'd hit the like button, that would be awesome. I would appreciate that. If you're into computer scrapping and want to join in the fun and conversation, we have a very nice channel here. We're very friendly. We're very knowledgeable. Not necessarily just me, but I got some smart cookies on this channel. I really do. Very, a lot of what I've learned from watching you guys. I've learned from your comments, and certainly enjoy the conversation. Get really good at multitasking. Bruce Levy, good morning to you. Jay, good morning. I aim to I try to get just under the hour so that I can post the video back up on TikTok. If you go over an hour, they won't let you. You know, then, but it'll be on my YouTube channel. So yeah, there's some gold pins here. Not much here really. Sometimes you'll get brass. That's magnetic. That's good because I gotta clean the workbench. There you go. It's a good magnet. That's funny. I do not give the neodymium magnets to the school. Those rare earth magnets are far too strong for kids to be playing with. But a magnet like that, yeah, I might give them. Those neodymium magnets are dangerous. One of the conversations we did have on Sunday during Scrapper and Irish's life and the joint one he does with Shark Scrapper, were about neodymium magnets. You guys all are aware of the trade things, let's just leave it at that, going on in, you know, the tariff wars and everything else. My portfolio loves it. To me, it's the biggest insider trader scam going. Let's say something tariff, watch your portfolio go down, buy the dip. I wish it would settle. But on a more positive note with all of that, not positive, but a more knowledge-based note, is I know there have been several agreements signed. Hi, Chad. Good morning to you, too. The conversation came back to the tariffs and some of the agreements that have been put in place on rare earth metals. Now, neodymium, which is what all those, you know, high-powered magnets are, I love watching you guys all say howdy to each other. I love my channel. I love my subscribers. You guys are so much fun. I love the camaraderie. That's the word. I got a nice bunch of folks who hang out on my channel, and it's fun because when we go to other people, we go to each other's channels, we'll, you know, see each other in the chat. I think that's fun. Well, I think that's a good bit of fun. Yes, I do. But the topic was about neodymium magnets and rare earth metals. I'll take that apart later. Some people, are these worth keeping, guys, or should I just e-scrap them? Toss them somewhere. I've forgotten about screen. Where was I? Oh, so the conversation turned to rare earth magnets and rare earth materials. Tantalum is a rare earth material. Palladium, rare earth materials. And neodymium, which the magnets are made out of, is a rare earth metal. So my question to the forum was, geez, guys, do you think these neodymium magnets might be worth holding? And, you know, we all use them as scrappers. It's one of our best tools. But I really wonder if there's going to be any value into hanging on to neodymium magnets from a perspective of value in rare earth materials. What do you think? And good morning, Mike Does Stuff. Thank you so much. Mike, I love your channel. I really do. I enjoy watching your channel a lot. I actually enjoy most of you guys. Lit up the Rose and E-Scraps gift share. You know what's really fun? Is trying to watch people figure out how to pronounce D-Scraps, E-Scraps. It was really funny because when my nephew set up my account, whoop whoop, look who it is. Love it. It was funny because when he set up the account, I'm like, where did you get D-Scrapes? He said, I took your user ID. And I, oh my God, my own handle, and I'm having trouble with it. All right, this is an NEC board. Again, don't discount these. These are beautiful gold pins right here. You can pop those out with a screwdriver or plush pliers. Definitely don't leave them behind, guys. These are, you know, these are worth keeping. Absolutely worth keeping, especially with the price of gold. Now they're talking about a tariff on imported gold. Now, who the heck knows? But yeah, no, I wouldn't pitch out gold fingers like that. Absolutely not. Sometimes you can get a better grip than others. I usually just, somebody asked me about what tool to use. I usually just take the flush cutters and give them a pull and get it out of there. I've been known to take a hammer to it, trust me. Nice gold here. And I think these are silver contacts. I'm not going to swear by it. I am not sure. I don't scrap a lot of phones. Again, a lot of gold flashing. I don't see a date on the board. It's an older NEC phone. And I think that takes care of one of each. For me, I don't think it warrants a telecom board. There's not enough good chips on it. I'm going to go with a peripheral board. There is gold flashing. I'm going to go low-grade peripheral here. That's my opinion. There's not really a big price difference between... look at that. Where the golds are. Dee-dee-dee. Sorry. I'll be here all week. I ain't leaving that behind, I'll tell you that right now. Too beautiful to go. You know, don't forget these older boards, guys. They have a much higher quality of gold than the new ones do. So yeah, go get it. Don't leave it behind. Leave no gold behind. I'm going to take that. I've been saving these too. I never used to. But again, this is going in as a low-grade board. I'll leave, I'm not going to take any of these off. I'll leave those for my buyer. If it was going in as a high-grade board and I took those things off, I would get downgraded. But since I'm already putting it in with low grades, I can nip a little. Look at that. That's just out of that, connector that I just took apart. I have two nice sauce jars full of gold pins. And again, because of the age of the board, yeah, we're gonna grab these. If it's a newer board, I probably wouldn't. Again, nice gold. Gold, gold, gold! Where can you get a bunch boards? In my case, I just lucked out. I was at the electronics recycling bin at the dump one day. This guy literally pulled in with a dump trailer full of electronics. I offered to buy them from him on the spot. He said, buy them, I'll give them to you. I just need this crap going. I said, give me your phone number. I said, I will come and pick up everything you have. And that's how I got this contact. I was just in the right place at the right time. I sell boards in bulk, but I'm in Connecticut because the damn shipping is really expensive on the boards. But I do sell them. I have telecom boards. I have, I have some really good quality vintage boards. That for me probably is going to I'll get around to selling those maybe in November or so. Right now I'm concentrating on keeping the channel healthy, hanging out with you guys for an hour in the morning, and then off to my school runs for the music school, and that's going to be the next 8 weeks or so. Yeah, so that's some good gold recovery there, guys, huh? Right. Well, I'm out of phones. So what did we get? This we don't know. We think might have been the Executone. Oh, actually, I take it back. This is the Toshiba. It says Toshiba right on it. And as I said, I had to sign that I would destroy these. I'll get the gold out of here. Let's do that now before I forget. Yeah, it really was. Oh, you're welcome, Tommy. I would watch Marketplace. You know, sometimes you'll get a tech who's just up to his derriere in scrap. I've hit a couple of those. Send out letters. The problem is a lot of places, like with this, they demand a recycler's license. It's an R2 certification. I do not hold that. It would take me about 10 minutes to get it, but it's expensive. I prefer to just subcontract to people who have that license. And then I sell like my hard drives and things like that to people who hold that. They have to destroy it. I don't have to, but I promised I would. So yeah, I'm going to, of course. Yeah, there's some good, I would say there's some good gold recovery here, guys. And the board itself, fantastic. Look at I don't know if you can see it on camera. Great gold flashing. I'm not going to take the chips. I'm going to sell that in with my peripheral low-grade boards. It's just not enough to warrant telecom. Telecom really has to have a good bit of chips. Plus, I took the gold off it, so that's downgraded. Oh, I did that to myself. All right. Well, okay, so that's the Toshiba board. This is the NEC board. I'll leave that on. It's not going to hurt anything. Double check for batteries, guys. I don't think the phones usually don't have a battery, so that's not a problem. But, yeah, as I said, because I know I'm selling these as low grade, yeah, I'm going to try to nip the gold fingers off. If I was selling it as a high grade board and I took the gold, I'd get downgraded. So, but I'm not. So therefore that. And this was the unknown that I think might have been an Executone. Again, it's got that goldy color to it, and these were pretty old. There's another brand called Polycom. Their phones are excellent for gold recovery. I have some outside, but they were way down at the bottom of the bin, and I couldn't get at them. These magnets are not too strong. This is something you could give to a school if you wanted to, and you know, stuff like that. So that Hi, Dave Donahue. How are you this morning? Did your package arrive? I saw that most of my eBay stuff had been delivered. I hope yours was among it, and I added some extra to offset your shipping because I combined your RAM order in with that. For those of you who don't know, I do sell e-scrap by the pound. Right now it's sitting in my eBay store, which is CT Band Instruments. I threw in an e-scrap department over the winter. That's something I really plan on. Hey, this makes a great tray. Look at this is the receiver holder. Hey, look at there. These are gold band crystal oscillators. I think they have silver bits in them. E-Waste Ben saves those. But again, you know, with all the stuff with the rare earth tariffs and trade agreements and scarcity, there's some things I really have to give second thought to. But use this for a tray? I thought that was a good idea. Why not? It's here, right? So, I hope you enjoyed my little video here about scrapping old office phones, and that the fact that there really is some very good gold recovery in the pins. Again, the board itself, not so much. Some of these boards, the Polycom boards especially, will have really beautiful, beautiful gold flashing on them. Sadly, I did not come across anything like that in today's video, but you know, if I find one, I'll just do a follow-up for you. I've already made the decision to go low grade on these. These pins are not great. Matter of fact, I'm going to leave them. They're brass or maybe stainless. They're not gold. All right, and that will conclude today's video. I hope you enjoyed. I'm going to consistently try to get on for an hour around this time in the morning. Like I said, this fits my schedule perfectly. I can get on, I can visit you guys, I can chat, I can start my day off on a positive note, go do my school runs, and come home and do my cooking for One Sucks videos. You know, when you live alone, you find ways to keep busy, huh? All right, everybody, God in heaven bless every one of you. Have a wonderful day. Have a safe day. As I said, I don't know what I'm going to do with these yet. I might save them for the schools. I think I'm going to give them the old push-button phones that I got today. Those are safe, and I think they can use those for teaching. I'll get some letters out when I do my school run today. See if, you know, check with your schools. They like stuff like that. All right. Cordless would be a higher chance of a gold board. Yes, Jeremiah, I think you're right. I have quite a few of those in the car, too. This was an office clean-out yesterday. And thank you, Skeeter, for the like. I very much enjoyed having you guys hang out with me this morning. Like I said, a lot of times I don't bother with the phones. I just sell them off as is. But again, now with the price of gold back up again, and you know what it is? It's getting harder to find e-scrap. So you can't just throw the baby out with the bathwater, per se. You've got to really go after stuff now. I never micro-scrapped like I do now. I never did, but Scrap It All has put out some really great videos. Scorpion Metals does a really good job with microscrap. Patrick Williams does a great job with microscrapping. If you really want to check out computer component scrapping at its finest, check out Scrapping Scotland. Unbelievable the level of computer microscrapping that man has taken it to. Very impressive channel. Yeah, they've been at it a while though too, guys, so I don't remember what this came out of. I think this came off of a backplane board. So, all right. Have a good day, everybody. Enjoy. See you soon. I don't know. Maybe tomorrow. Who knows? Definitely, usually Sunday morning. Sometimes, sometime between 8 and 10. I try to get on if I can. I know it's early, but by the way, guys, I will upload videos up onto my YouTube channel if I go over an hour, and I will put them here on TikTok for those of you who need, who want to go back and revisit what you might have missed, or just looking for more information about whatever it is we covered. All right. God bless. Stay wonderful. Thank you for chiming in. It was good speaking with all of you today. Have an awesome day. Bye-bye.